players are fully mentalized about the game of tomorrow, and I can assure all of you that East Bengal this year is nothing similar of the East Bengal of last year. First of all, this is difficult for me. Yesterday it was very emotional. You need to know that Rashid's father passed away and it was an unexpected thing. It's not that he was carrying a sickness, but I'm not happy that Rashid has asked us for total privacy, and immediately after the practice, the news were leaked out without the wish of the player. So I don't want to comment on this, and I want all of you not even to mention if we are going to miss him. Sometimes in life there are more important things than football, so let's leave Rashid thing aside. We are not going to think on this, and I'm sure that the player that will come in his position is going to try to demonstrate that we are not missing Rashid. And this is one more reason to think that tomorrow we want to win the game, and apart from dedicating it to our fans, Rashid is going to be also in our blessings. So, regarding the privacy of our practices, if you see 2 days back, all the details of our practice has been leaked. So we have been trying different models. We understand that tomorrow we are going to have a lot of threats on the pitch. We have immense respect for our rival. They are the champions for a reason of ISL and Shield. Having a lot of quality players at all departments, even in the depth of their squad. So it's a good test for us to see how close or how far we are from the team that last year was the best team in India. I cannot disclose the details of our practice, our idea. I can tell you that the registration in the Durand Cup requires 48 hours registration before the game, so I can confirm that Jay probably tomorrow is not going to be there. There is no team in the world that doesn't have good points. Sometimes they start with a lot of courage. Sometimes is when the things are not going on their side, they also can lose control. We are talking about our players, but I also saw Mohun players losing tempo, losing control. So yes, there are a lot of things, and technically or tactically, they are a team that play a 4-4-2. So all the weaknesses, if you can analyze what is a 4-4-2 and how they use the players in that system, you will understand where you can punish them. So that is the weekly work. And one more time, sorry, but I cannot discuss the in detail particular or technical things that we are working in practices. For example, some of this in the past derbies. And luckily I'm following the derbies for the last years, and as you say very well, it's a game of emotions, of passion, of involvement. Even more, if we win the game, we will be heroes. If we lose the game, we will be villains. So see how much emotions are going to be depending on the result. What we can control is what we are going to do tomorrow on the pitch. We need to be very concentrated in every action, avoid mistakes, avoid showing up with too much desire, and if we can control all the small things that happen in the game, is when we are going to be in control of the game. So all our focus is on that, knowing that there is a lot of external factors that can affect the mentality, the performance, the delivery, and the situation of the players. But we want to be cool, and actually this week we have started the talk to the players to be cool, to enjoy the game. This is probably the biggest Asian derby, so we know what is around, but we know also that it's time for us to focus on the factors that will condition the game and not in all the things aside, because we know that depending on the result, I repeat, we can be heroes or we can be villains. So I hope that tomorrow we have a positive talk and our fans finally can consider us as heroes. Thank you. No, we have full squad. We already spoke about Jay. You know what is the issue with Rashid. And Vishnu is not totally fit, as he was carrying an ankle injury, but tomorrow maybe he will be on the bench and he can play some minutes. Apart from that, tomorrow all the players are available for us. I cannot answer that question because tomorrow is a game of continuity. I think that Mohun Bagan has a lot of continuity on the ideas, players and setup that they have from the last year. They are consistent, they are mature, so that is also an advantage. But for us it's an advantage having a new team, and as I told you, I feel that our team this year is much stronger than the team of last year. So the clash will be on the pitch, and let's see if tomorrow continuity wins or our new ideas can prevail. Giving a good day to our fans that are keeping supporting. We understand all these expectations, but we also know that no morning shows what is the full day. So we have started very well the pre-season. We are very happy with the players that have joined, with the atmosphere, with the mentality, with the group stage that we did, with the goals that we scored, with the domination that we have shown in the previous games, but the game of tomorrow is a different one. And let's see how far or how close we are from the team that was making a big impact last year in Indian football. I can reply this question, not giving a lot of information, otherwise they are going to know where we are going to try to neutralize them and where and how we are going to try to capitalize on the areas that we think that we can punish them. So, as I said before, what we know is that Mohun Bagan dominate all the moments and stages of the game. They are critical winning balls up front. See the two first goals that they scored with Diamond Harbour. They do a good counter press, and when they win the ball, if our team is in an attacking shape, with the speed and with the vertical moves and with the efficiency that they have in the box, they are lethal. So we need to take care a lot with these transitions and direct actions. In set pieces, they also show good efficiency, and in defense, we are two of the teams that we have only conceded one goal in the group stage. So I cannot highlight only one point. They are a team that they are strong in various areas, in a lot of areas, and as I say, tomorrow we know that we are going to suffer continuous threats, both in attack and in defense. So we need to be ready for this, because sometimes it looks that Mohun Bagan is not dominating the games, but in one action, they can change everything. They are the benchmark for every club in India. They are the team that got the best results, they're more efficient, they dominate all the stages of the game. It's open play, it's counter-attack, it's set pieces. Analyzing them throughout the group stage, we could observe their evolution from the first game till the last game they played with Diamond Harbour, that it was more similar to the Mohun Bagan of last year. So taking all this into consideration, we expect a very strong rival tomorrow. Talking about us, I don't like to talk about expectations, as you know, or to sell smoke. I like to produce, to give a good performance. Our players are fully mentalized about the game of tomorrow, and I can assure all of you that East Bengal this year is nothing similar of the East Bengal of last year. But say that, we know that tomorrow is going to be a tough game for both sides, and so we can start this press conference saying that East Bengal and Mohun Bagan games are always 50-50%.
You understood?
I told you that I understand Bengali, but I cannot speak. Slowly, I'm understanding, but I cannot speak. So right, this is a new chapter. It's true that in the group stage we have shown a lot of dominance, but our rivals were not rivals of the entity of the rival that we have tomorrow. I'm happy that you remember my comments after the game. It's true, it's very early. We have started working. I say before now that Mohun Bagan probably they are mature on their ideas and on their setup, but we are having a lot of new players, and for example, one of the things that we need to work with a lot of determination and concentration is the set pieces. If you analyze the goal that we conceded, there are three players not respecting the position of the set piece and one trying to cover the mistake of the other. So finally the ball came to the second post and there were three players there. Normal at this stage of the season and with only 3 weeks of training, and when you need to take the players with a lot of coordination and understanding in between them, it's good that we have considered that goal, because it takes us to work with more emphasis or emphasize that the set pieces probably tomorrow, if the differences between the team on the game, on the open game, if there are not such a difference, probably the set pieces tomorrow can make a difference. As our last year, I came here with an idea of being a dominant unit, to play with a 4-3-3, to play most of the time in opponent half. That is the football that I like. But with the pass of the season, with the problems we had last year in forms of injuries, in forms of cards, in forms of confidence, of fitness, there was a lot of issues that took me to understand that we could not be that dominating force on the pitch. So last year we were playing more a reactive football, a 4-4-2, waiting for our rivals, and see the example of Messi Gulli that came in the winter window, and he came to make our counter-attack model or reactive model more strong. As I told you before, this year the idea on building the team, we have started last May in the planning of the team, something that is something to prize in our club. We wanted a reaction, we were not happy with what happened last year. So yeah, our idea this year is being more dominant, being more close of the best clubs in India, and one more time, tomorrow we have a chance to show how much is the improvement, or if we can do it, or if we cannot do it, and what are the areas of improving. And it's too early, that's the other part, but I'm not going to start crying or using excuses, because we have an excellent unit, and tomorrow is a good opportunity for us to show.